This is how you torture a Jew. The shocking words a Hamilton County mom says were spoken by a teacher in a classroom. Bible classes have been at the center of school debates for decades. And today I found out more about how local counties provide and monitor these religious courses.
He came home from school asking, why don't we go to church? Am I going to hell because I don't go to church?
A difficult conversation between Dan Strickland and his son Nate after attending an East Hamilton Middle School Bible course.
It was upsetting to, have his family's beliefs questioned.
A course taught in 29 Hamilton County schools funded by a religious nonprofit known as the Bible in Schools.
You need to have better training for those teachers that are teaching it, making sure that they are neutral.
State law says Tennessee schools are authorized to provide elective, non-religious studies of the Bible that follow Tennessee Bible standards. While Hamilton County offers a separate Bible program, Bledsoe and Marion counties are the only two in our area that provide board-approved curriculum.
Our guidance has come from the U.S. Department of Education, and a lot of religious groups have signed on to this.
You can see here that state standards authorize courses to provide a historical and literary study of the Bible. And Bledsoe County's curriculum says students have the right to their own personal views of religious topics.
Proselytization by an adult for a student is prohibited.
To avoid debate, Tennessee schools can provide release time programs, which allow students to be excused from class 1 hour a day to receive religious or moral instruction off campus.
They could go to a synagogue, they could go to a mosque, they could go to a church and derive instruction there.
Funded by nonprofit religious groups, this kind of program allows parents and students to choose their own religious education. And non-religious parents like Strickland wouldn't have to participate.
That would be perfectly fine. I mean, that would, give my kid an option that if I wanted to take him somewhere I could, or he could just have some free time.
Well, anti-Semitism concerns are front and center at East Hamilton Middle School after a Jewish mother shared her daughter's experience with the Bible class and its teacher.
She said if you ever want to torture a Jew, make them say that word.
Concerning words that a 13-year-old student says came from a teacher at East Hamilton Middle School.
And she said that she didn't feel safe in Bible class anymore.
Juniper Russo is the child's mother. Their family is Reformed Jewish, and they enrolled the 8th grader in an elective Bible class because of a physical disability.
I think that it's discriminatory and unconstitutional, and it kind of violates the entire principles of separation of church and state.
Taught in 29 Hamilton County schools, the class is funded by a nonprofit, the Bible in Schools. And while their website says the program is viewpoint neutral, the curriculum shows videos from the Christian Bible Project.
Those who choose the way of Jesus find themselves energized by God's own power.
Russo says the video is blatant proselytizing and shows problematic stereotypes of the Jewish community.
It seemed very aggressive and very abrasive.
Russo took her concerns to the school administration and reached out to the class teacher.
The teacher was refusing to meet with us on the grounds that she said it was against school policy, which I don't understand how it could ever be against policy for a teacher to meet with a parent.
A spokesperson for the Hamilton County School District sent us this statement. Quote, in accordance with school board policy, the district is investigating the complaint. When completed, Hamilton County Schools will take appropriate steps based on the finding of that review.
This teacher is not the only one who has said things that either make students feel unwelcome or straight up unsafe, and I want to make sure that that's addressed.
Russo says she pulled her daughter from the course and she sent a list of grievances to the principal, where she is currently waiting to see what actions they will take.
The Jewish Federation of Greater Chattanooga released a statement following Russo's allegations, saying in part, quote, moving forward, we look forward to a healthy dialogue with the Bible in the Schools organization. Additionally, we hope they use this as an opportunity to reflect on and assess both their curriculum and how their teachers are presenting the material to ensure that these classes are education and not indoctrination.
Tennessee's governor is making your child's education a top priority this legislative session. Now he's hoping part of his push can solve another problem the entire state is facing. Good evening. I'm Kim Chapman.
And I'm Josh Rowe. The governor's proposing more than $500 million towards vocational education. Lawmakers are hoping it will help kids pick up technical skills.
And as Sam Pena learns, they are hoping this can make up for a worker shortage in this field.
Construction is underway at Chattanooga's new construction center, and with high costs and a lack of construction workers, new education funds could help Tennesseans get to work. A a center putting new life into Tennessee's workforce.
What we really hope that this school will do is train them for a career while they're in high school and help them become employment ready by the time they graduate.
The new school will provide students and adult community members training in all types of construction in the hopes that it will help stem the shortage of workers.
There's a dire shortage in construction when it comes to our workforce, so we estimate that by 2028 we'll have a need of 3 million employees.
The Bureau of Labor says 417,000 construction workers left the field last November, and the state is currently 200,000 workers short. In Governor Lee's latest budget, he plans to spend $550 million towards vocational education, but current efforts have fallen short.
I was very disheartened by the numbers that graduates.
Tennessee's College of Applied Technology had 23,000 students enroll last year, but only 7,000 received diplomas and even fewer are certified to work.
The goal is to bring more people into the field who opt not to go to college, but to get them trained into a vocation, career technical.
Additional funds like Chattanooga's Construction Center could train students with hands-on experience, but funding specifics are vague and training material costs are skyrocketing.
There's materials, there's equipment costs, there's transportation issues, there's salary for our teachers. The list goes on and on.
For now, the school is a model for the future, and the proposed budget an opportunity.
So that commitment is really huge for us. We hope that we are going to get some of those funds for this program.